Did you know that a curse from the leader of the Satanic Church may have been what caused the untimely death of Jane Mansfield? She passed at just 34 years of age in a tragic accident. After Jane had been a sensation on Broadway, her star rose to fame even to rival that of Marilyn Monroe. The studios would purposely pit the two blondes against each other. 20th Century Fox would sign Mansfield at double the salary that they signed Marilyn. However, the media would call Mansfield the poor man's Marilyn Monroe, after she had been featured countless times in Playboy's magazines. One of these later photos would be the cause of the arrest of Hugh Hefner. He was even put on trial for these photos, but a jury had him acquitted. However, Jane was no stranger to making a splash. She loved being in the limelight, and many believe that she paved the way for the modern-day reality TV star. Journalists at the time said that she suffered so many wardrobe malfunctions that nudity was just a hazard of her career. Jane had them a lot. She had dresses that would fall to her waist. She had spaghetti straps that would just suddenly fall off while photographers were right there. Popped herself right down next to Sophia Loren in front of all of Hollywood, and Sophia Loren was afraid that her bust was going to come onto her plate. All of these malfunctions made her quite the controversial star, but also made her have a persona. The blonde bimbo, but she was anything but. Jane had an IQ of 183 and she spoke 5 languages. What she really wanted to be was a mother, and she was one eventually to 5 children, but this also set her career back after what they called quote-unquote repeated pregnancies. Yes, you do know her as Mariska Hargitay's mom. And it was during her divorce from Mariska's dad that things seemed to go downhill for Jane. Mariska's father was just like her mother. He was a bodybuilder, super into his looks, and he loved being the center of attention. They fit each other really well, but when they divorced, it was really bad. And later on TV, Jane would apologize to him for everything that she put him through. She even at one point accused him of kidnapping their children, which didn't happen. And shortly after they announced their divorce, Jane discovered that she was pregnant. So in order to not endanger her career by being an unwed mother, they held off on the divorce until after Mariska was born. After their divorce was finalized in August of 1964, Jane was remarried the very next month. This was a bad marriage. So she acquired a new lawyer named Sam Brody, and he took over everything for her. Since she had been a teen, she had been running all of her finances, all of her business deals, and she handed it all over to him. Shortly thereafter, Jane began living with her lawyer, Sam Brody, and he ended up leaving his wife for her. This was a very toxic and controlling and, dare I say, abusive relationship. Then in walked Church of Satan founder Anton LaVey, and we will get into that in the next part.